Alright, welcome. We are going to be playing some more X4 today. I know, exciting stuff. Hold up. Go back to that. There we go. Okay. Should be good now. Oh boy, so big news. I know there really isn't many people watching at the moment, but because we hit 20 followers, I went ahead and made a Discord. So that should be pinned up in chat in the moment. If you don't see it in chat, if you go scroll down a little past the stream, you should see a little thing that says Discord right next to my about info. If you click that, that should take you to the Discord. Exciting. Alright, so basically going to be continuing to do more of the same as yesterday. Oh, what do we have going on? I believe yesterday I had just finished a mission to protect a mining ship. Got some money. We're at 2.9 million at the moment. So pretty good. Doing pretty good. Well, this guy has no orders at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and send him out to do something. Just gotta figure out what I want him to do. Trying to think. I believe I'm gonna send him out over here. Have him start exploring and do sector explorer. Continue to next sector. Gonna add a no, I don't want a private blacklist. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Gonna select global blacklist, then hit confirm, and then real quick, you're going to go into global orders, create new blacklist. I believe sector travel, billion ships. Sectors owned by enemies. Owned by the following factions, Xenon. Okay. And we'll just keep that as blacklist number 1. Oh, I have a new message. Oh, that's for the Argon promotion. Okay. Alright, and right now we're all the way over here. Are there any missions for us? Destroy some criminal traffic. We're not going to worry too much about that. This would actually be a good one to do. Looks like it's pretty easy. So typically the actual mission info doesn't matter that much. But if we go in here, it says satellites required in enemy space. That's gonna give us 523,000, damn. And then scout enemy mining regions. So this might actually be fairly dangerous, but I think we're going to take it. Because completing both these missions will give us exceptional ship nanoweave, which is used to make exceptional mods, which are very useful. So we're going to hit accept on that. Alright, let's get the exact idea of what we need. Does it actually say where I have to go? No, it doesn't. Doesn't at the moment. Darkest Cascade. Okay. Yeah, so I will have to go into a fairly dangerous area. Yep, it's showing me to go through that jump gate. Alright, so property owned. Before I do that, I'm gonna need a mining ship for that because I believe I have an upkeep mission for it. Restock cargo drones? Maybe not. Restock cargo drones? Okay. Are you doing anything? You've got energy cell production. Let's go into the logical overview. Morning, Dapper. I'm pretty good. How are you today? Give this guy some defense drones, just 5 of each, just to get it started. Let's see. You have a full belly, that's always good. Unfortunately, I did not sleep much yesterday, and then as I work overnight, and this is my morning, I did not have a lot of energy, so I had to drink a energy drink. But other than that, I am doing great. Alright, so what am I doing? In fact, I'm probably gonna lose my place more than ever or while I'm doing this, just because of that. Just got done eating dinner now at 7:35 a.m. Yep. Oh, I literally had a peanut butter jelly sandwich right before I started the stream. Just because I only got out of work about an hour and a half ago. It's like a 35-minute commute. Let's see, and then I believe I already set the drones for this. Yes, okay. I was just waiting for that. Alright, Mercury. Oh, it's only got one more trade. So we're gonna go. Yeah, so another overnighter. Yeah. It can be rough, but I mean, my job pays a couple extra bucks an hour specifically for working overnight, so I'll take it. Alright, and then what am I doing? I need to build this silicon factory, silicon wafer factory. I'm gonna need 525 Claytronics. Get rid of that. You get $2 extra working third? Yeah. Originally, for my job, I was not going to do third shift. Hey, sha 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 sha. I hope I say that right, but if not, I'm probably going to keep saying it that way. Played VRO? How'd you enjoy it? Keep losing my place. Let's see, I need hull parts. Need Claytronics. And I need energy cells. Alright, so yeah, combat isn't too different, but once you get into actual fleet combat, that's when things start to feel a lot different. So let's see, Claytronics, confirm. Gonna trade. Need another 184. 4. Confirm. Let's see. Had a way better start. Got these whole parts. What was different with your start? I'm just getting the trades in for building this factory. Bunch of pirates and Sound Witness 9 that were guarding an abandoned ship. Nice. What kind of ship was it? Was it a good one? No. How much do I need? I need 238. Okay. Now, how much energy cells do I need? 1048. "30 minutes to dispatch them in an M ship." Okay. 38. And energy cells. Can't remember the number. 1048. Okay. Had plenty of weapons and sold for 27 million. Yeah, that's a great start. You could do quite a bit with that. Trade. Alright, there we go. One of the Socotra's. Although I always mess up the name, so whenever I see it, I think Scooter. VRO, Variety Rebalance Overhaul. It's one of the big mods that is out for this game. It's actually the mod developer for it recently became a member of Egosoft, the developers of the X Universe series. So, I've been playing with VRO pretty much since I started playing the game. It's a fantastic mod. Yeah, Crystal Run and Argon Prime made another 15 mil. Yeah, that's a fantastic start then. Let's see. Down trade there. I believe we got the storage module hack before we ended last time. Yep. Gonna have to do, well, I might start doing research into mods. I do basic chassis mod for the moment. Yeah. As they just require a simple mission to do. I always do teleportation first. One of the main reasons is I have the escape teleport mod, so if I do lose in combat, I will just teleport to another ship that's within range instead of dying or being kicked out of the ship in my spacesuit.
He is quite skilled at moving restricted technology.
Alright. Every time I try crystal runs, all I get are purples.
Eclipse.
Yeah,
Vanguard,
crystal
Super
runs are
Crimson.
very
Take
RNG
best
heavy.
choice.
And
One.
you have to make sure, if you're not using any mods, in vanilla, the crystals are on a timer. So once it reaches a certain amount of time that you're in that sector, all crystals in that sector turn into the most basic kind. So if you're crystal mining in vanilla or without any crystal mods, like the ones I have, you have to be quick. And you can only get one expensive one ever in each sector before you have to move on. Because once you get an expensive one, then all the others will turn into cheap ones. Yeah, solution is not to lose in combat, but honestly, I am not the greatest at combat. As much as I enjoy it, I am not the greatest. The Crystal Rarities mod, I believe that's the one I have, which, yes, it does. If it is. Yeah, Crystal Rarities, that's the one I have. Yes, it does change it. It's one of its main features. And it's also the thing that lets you see the colors before actually getting super close to it. Alright. And where are we going? We are going... Damn, where are we going? Going all the way over here? Just for some nanites? Seems like a bit much. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We'll turn on autopilot for now. What was I about to do? I believe I was about to get another ship. We're gonna get another trade ship. Of course, it needs whole parts. We could give it a travel drive. Just keep it
Entering
cheap for
a
now.
class choice. 1.
Uh, give it some high quad pulse beams. Don't plan on ever flying it, so not going to do docking computers. Captain, about half for service crew. Give it full flares. 163,000. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, and I'm gonna confirm order. Then I'll basically be using that to do some manual trades. Alright,
Entering system.
and what else do
Silent
we got?
witness.
Did take a Argon versus Xenon mission, which requires me to go into, I believe, Tharka's Cascade and throw down some satellites and some resource probes. So, shouldn't be too bad as long as I stay away from the stations. What else we got going on? Where is my other scout? Right, promise. Okay. We're actually gonna get another ship. We're gonna get another scout. I'm actually gonna do it over here. Can't find any missile components to deliver to SEA? Really? That's kind of surprising. Wonder if your universe just has a severe shortage of missile components. Let's get a small scout. Paranid scout. Yeah, I'm just going to be scouting nearby Talati space for the moment, although they need whole parts too, so I might actually go with Paranid. Pegasus. Yeah, they don't seem to need any whole parts.
Entering system. 18 billion.
And we're going to just give it an all-round. Might actually use this ship for the engine mod quest. Just because of how fast it is. That just under 500 meters per second and just under 9,000 meters per second travel speed. Is it this still the fastest ship? I would not be surprised. I mean, this is with just Travel Mark 1 Paranid drives. With Mark 3s, yeah, 12K travel speed, which is quite a bit. But we don't need to go that fast, not yet. We will put a docking computer on this because I will probably be using it for that mission. Actually, maybe just do one, just in case I want to use it as a runner for those my ship left me missions. All right, how much money do I have? 395. I've got 695. Let's give it 10 satellites, 5 resource probes, and confirm. And where am I now? Okay, I'm right by the station. Put an engine mod on my M-size Dandy, and it hits 20 kilometers per second in travel, 10 kilometers max boost in 1900 in snow mode. I feel like everything is way faster. Yeah, in VRO, everything is faster. No, things don't slow down that much. And hey, Warfimo, glad you can make it.
Quantum tube factory.
Alright. I need to dock here, get those nanites. I believe I have to deliver them back to the PHQ. And there's apparently lots of criminals around here. Oh, you just popped out of nowhere? That's cool. Just made my whole ship bend. Hey, Ninja. Yeah, not gonna floor. I'm trying to dock. Not gonna ram the station.
Successfully docked.
Hello
Alright.
there.
Cerberus.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
See, at least somebody's happy to see me. Alright, let's get these nanites. Where is it taking me? Don't I need to... Oh yeah, I guess in this dock there isn't a thing. Why is it going that way? Science laboratory. They changed this? I feel like this was... used to be something else.
You here for the nanites? Here you go. I owe that boron a favor, so don't worry about the cost. You do know it's illegal without the proper license, right?
I mean,
Don't
it's
get
not like
caught
I'm
with
gonna
it.
get caught. Ram to dock going 20 kilometers, yeah. That's one of my favorite things to do with a fast ship, because it's always amusing to just fly through the station and just suddenly get sucked back onto the dock. Alright, why am I doing that? I can just travel. There we go. Yeah, I'm right down there. It should be okay. Alright, and where are you? Shipping McShip face. I'm gonna go to my headquarters, dock and wait. Alright. And this ship, what was I doing? Oh yeah, this I am going to send over to headquarters as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure at that speed, things just blow up. Got stuck inside a station or Xenon ship once or twice. I don't think I've gotten... Actually, no, I have gotten stuck inside a, what was it? I can't remember which destroyer it was, but it was a Xenon destroyer. I have gotten stuck in one of those. And I've definitely gotten stuck inside stations more than a few times. Although, I think since 5.1, I haven't really had too many issues with that. Yeah, you're just going too fast. Alright, so Mercury's done. Let's see, hull parts. Let's see what's cheap. And Claytronics, that's not much though. 193. Alright, we'll do hull parts. Confirm. And confirm. Minor profit there. And let's get rid of these so I can see everything that's actually selling. Antimatter cells. Only 373. I'm pretty sure I can carry more than that, though. Yeah. Confirm. Exploded around you? Did you take explosion damage? Can't remember if that's really still a thing. Yeah. Hopefully it didn't do too much damage, but you know, at least it exploded. Freed you up a bit.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Where are you going, Shippy McShipface? Are you going the opposite direction? You are.
We have new orders. Navigation.
Always gotta be careful of those orders. Always gotta be careful. Yeah. As long as you got a few ships surviving, you can rebuild.
Fly to the following position. Confirmed.
Alright. No, yeah, let me sit down. And we're
Entering
gonna enter
system.
SATA,
18 billion.
just to make this a little faster. Got stuck in a K in your spacesuit?
Entering system. Brand exchange.
Damn. I don't think that. Yeah, that would suck. It's really, you can't really get out unless you teleport. Done that too. Spent about 15 minutes planting bombs on it, and then teleported to my ship and set them all off. I mean, yeah, that's how you'd have to do it. But I try and avoid getting too close. I like to be close, but not that close. I prefer to not be inside the enemy ship. I think it counts as a boarding action, yeah. I'm pretty sure it does. There we go. Apparently SATA wasn't active. Alright. Tried using mines in close combat? Yeah. I've tried that a couple times too. Those times hurt. They hurt a lot. And I had the bright idea to go, oh, well maybe I just didn't do it right.
Grand exchange 1.
So suffice to say, I blew myself up a few times that day. Alright, and apparently what just got completed? Something got completed? Not sure what did, but it's okay. Tried to kill fighters with bombs. I mean, yeah, that's... Oof. I mean, as long as you enjoy yourself, though.
Navigation. Prepare to dock.
Confirmed. Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
I mean, if you spent 3 hours doing it, though, that's... That sounds like a good time, honestly. You know what I just realized? My teleport has a range of 3 sectors. I could have just teleported straight here and back. I didn't have to go through this trip. I didn't have to do that at all. Well, yeah, when you get close, that means that, you know, you almost have it, so you just have to try again. Let's see, science laboratory. Oh, and I think Doll should be in here too. I believe that message came up.
Quickly, come in. I cannot be sure, but it seems like we have an intruder. Perhaps some long-dormant entity has awoken inside this facility. Or maybe beings from the parallel realm have found a way through.
Sorry to disappoint. It's just little old me. Don't
I
lose
mean,
sight.
I consider Dal to
I should be
be
the one who
a
suppresses
being
some
from a
evil
parallel
monsters,
reality,
of all people.
where everyone's just smarter than us.
Intruder, would you be so kind as to take 2 steps back so that I can enact the purge protocol?
And I love that line.
And you, dear Boron.
He's just like, do you
Have
mind
still
just stepping
approached me
outside
to
so I
track
can
me
just
down.
kill you?
Luckily for you, I find such tasks rather troublesome.
Yeah, he's a land boron.
After the scale plate situation worsened, my ship was targeted. We didn't have much of a chance, and only a handful of us managed to escape in our pods. Once I was sure the survivors were safe, I started to piece together what happened. Reen turned herself in to the Argon police. She's working with them to help disrupt scale plate activities in Argon space. It appears that she didn't follow my instructions closely enough.
A plan which hinges on the conduct of criminal madmen is not much of a plan at all.
If you observe something long enough, you can account for anything, even madmen. I started
Alright,
to
so
hear
why are you
rumors of a
here?
mysterious station
I know why you're
connected.
here.
Given that I just lost
But
my
why are
primary
you here?
ally, I was looking for a new start. So, I broke in. I was expecting to sweet talk some top secret government folks, but everything led to the Boron. And you.
You are an interloper.
I'm the best damn interloper this side of the multiverse.
Damn right you are.
Enough abilities, your resources,
And notice he
Boron's
says
perfect
multiverse.
command. We can do anything.
So
Pretty
parallel
simple.
reality is definitely possible. everything led to the boron.
You won't regret it. I'll start measuring this room up so I can get my equipment in.
You will do no such thing.
Nothing
This is my
leads to the boron.
laboratory.
You'll hardly know I'm here.
Well, I mean, if he's from another reality or dimension or something, maybe everything leads to the boron after in his other world, other universe.
Hello there. Now then, we should
Alright.
be able to begin our research.
Of course, autosave had perfect timing there, just shut him right up.
I look forward to seeing how this turns out.
Alright. And we'll go ahead and
Pegasus,
jump in our
Vanguard.
Pegasus now.
Hello.
You have such a deep voice. It's definitely the small things that matter. Especially in a game that very much requires you to micromanage everything. What was I doing? Let's see, I believe you're doing full parts. Yep. Okay, so this is, let me rename this guy. Construction supplier, because that's what I'm using him for. Then we'll rename this guy Trader. Just so I can tell them apart in the list. Let's see. And you've got a few traits queued up. And actually, is everything? Yeah, everything is set up here. So we're gonna switch this over to self-trade. How much money do I have? Only 232,000. You're full on ore, so I am going to switch over one of these miners to the other one. There we go. And that should make that start functioning a little bit better. How much money do you have? Okay, you're slowly accumulating. I look up a lore video and found out how much that line makes sense. I mean, yeah, I can definitely see why it makes sense, because borons are definitely key to everything. But at the same time, like, I don't know how he knows that. Alright, what was I doing? Let's see. That's got 7.5 minutes left. Smith is working on that. And I believe I have everything except for... Hey, Kajar. Welcome in. I believe I have everything except for gas storage and graphene refinery to do fully automated hull parts. So, because I believe I got the whole part blueprint last time. Yep, I got whole part. Okay. Alright, so we are gonna look for graphene refinery. You wish you were a whole part? You doing okay? Dapper, I don't mind. I mean, those games have been out for quite a while, and most of the lore that's built into the game covers the general lore from that. So, personally, I don't mind. If anybody else minds, you should probably speak up now. If nobody speaks up in within a minute or two, then go ahead, give a spoiler. What was I looking for? Graphene. Let's see. Anything in this sector? No. Okay, so it's gonna have to be over here. So, gonna go right over to there in our new fast ship.
Hey there, partner. How's it going?
Yep. You've looked into the split. Probably going to be doing split as our first major plot line. Only because that's one of the few that I haven't really done anything with. Breath sectors are not in the same multiverse. The gates just don't jump systems. Some jump multiverse too. Really? I did not know that. And yeah, you're right, Kajar. There's a good chance that nobody playing this will touch the older games. I mean, X4 is a little more refined and a little easier to comprehend than something like X3. Alright. That just switch that over. Let me do this object.
Superhighway Grand Exchange 3.
All I know is it was quite a big thing. And yeah, I've pretty much got the same thing. I've only got a few hours in X3. Yeah, I think you mean galaxy, not multiverse. That's what I originally thought it was. I thought it jumped to different galaxies. I mean, there really isn't much else compared to the X Universe games going on right now. Because I think the closest thing would be EVE Online, but that's completely multiplayer. And maybe Star Citizen or even Ivorian. But Star Citizen is, well, Star Citizen. So
Entering
that's a
Grand
whole
Exchange
different thing.
3.
Yes, EVE is definitely more of a game of chores. I can definitely agree with that. I've spent my fair time playing EVE. Yeah, I don't think Star Citizen will ever be finished either. Yeah, you can definitely see some X3 and X4 influence on Ivorian. Alright, so we are here. I think I still have a... Where is it? I'm gonna crash. I think I still have a space, or not space, EMP bomb.
Pegasus Vanguard.
Yeah, Ivorian is a bit limited, but it's definitely very cool with how much you can build. Yes, I do believe I have one more EMP. Yes, it is. You can do so much with the build system. Unfortunately, I suck at designing things, so... My ships were basically just blocks. And blocks with extra blocks attached to them. They weren't pretty. And yeah, Washashasha, I've spent way more time building ships in that game too. Alright. Let's send Pegasus over here. Actually, you can probably just go back to Grand Exchange here. Alright. Wait for him to get away real quick. And this was probably a bad spot to put the MP, but we'll find out in a minute. I might actually quick save right there, just in case. Just in case some of the data leaks get stuck inside the building and I can't reach them. Alright. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's a fourth right there. Alright. Put down. Get nice and close. Then immediately slow down. Don't want to crash in and bounce off of it. Sweet, graphene. Alright, let's grab this one. Might be able to get some benefits out of it. Okay. Where is the other one? I think the other one did get stuck inside. It's showing me that's right around here. Might be underneath. I was looking at Riftbreaker a while back. I never bought it, but it looked very good. This is Teleport 2. More of a parallel universe because of the lore video I
Entering
watched
Grand
pointed out how
Exchange
timelines were different for the
1.
main character and the rest of the universe. I'm just taking what I learned from that video. I've not played the other games.
I have concluded the research.
So it might have been that the lore wasn't completely accurate in that video, but you don't really need to know the lore in order to play the game. Trade interface on X4 should still show you where to find components even if the trade info expired. I believe it shows you, but won't show you the price. I believe. I've been playing with sector satellites for quite a while, so I believe so. Yeah, slight retcons, so X4 doesn't quite line up with the old encyclopedia. Yeah, I can believe that. Oh, where am I?
Pegasus.
Alright, basic engine
Help us
mods.
develop. To encourage new racing talent and investment in
Doesn't
the
sector
sport,
satellites lack in the
several
game?
challenges
No,
have been
actually,
set up where
it's
you can prove
the
your
complete
skills.
opposite.
The prize. Components for teams to incorporate
It
into their
basically
racing
makes
car,
it so you don't have to
including
put
the SASS
satellites
suite.
everywhere,
I
which
will
tends to
direct
lag
you
the
to
game,
one of these
especially later on.
locations.
It just means that you have to have one advanced satellite in a sector, and it will show all friendly stations, and it'll give you all the trade info for them. It won't give you the actual visuals, because like right here I have an advanced satellite, but it will tell me anything that this specific station is buying or selling in real time. It's definitely a must-have. It definitely helps with lag in late game. I believe it's on Steam. Pretty sure it's on Steam. I think pretty much all the mods I have right now are on Steam. Yeah, so vision range lags the game, so the more ships you get, the more visual stuff you got on the map, which eats CPU resources. So yeah, and just getting the trade info doesn't really eat up much of the resources, so really helps with lag. And I say lag, but really FPS spikes. Alright, let me do this little time race challenge thing. Right,
This is
it's
essentially
the
a time
vision.
trial, so you will need a fast ship.
So because the advanced satellites don't provide the vision for all the stations they give you the trade info for,
Empty
you don't get
space.
the FPS spikes from it. What's the mod called? Have to find it. Yeah, it's just sector satellites. Just sector satellites, no space in between. Or it might have a space on the Steam page. I have updates set to yes, so it is on Steam. Where is it? Oh, starting position. Alright, do this little time challenge thing. So I can get my engine mods. And that way I have the two basic mods for making things faster. True. That's very true. But at the moment I don't have 10 million to spend. So also makes things a little easier for exploring early game. Because like 60,000 is a lot cheaper than 10 million. The trade subscriptions is something that I usually wait until much, much later on to get. Almost past the starting position. And I actually flew quite far from it. Still can't find the mod. Hold on. Let me make sure it's actually on there. Workshop. Vector. Maybe it's not on here. So crystal rarities is all the way down there. Not seeing it. Hold on. Oh, I spelled satellite wrong. Yeah, I guess it's not on Steam then. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. But, let me see. Yes, Sector Satellites, that's the right one. Yeah, the one that you put on the Nexus Mods link, that's the right one.
I am marking the end position for you. You
Alright,
must
now to
simply
go
reach the
really
destination
fast.
in the allotted time. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, it definitely helps,
Go.
especially with hidden stations that are near the edges of the sectors. I say edges, but sectors are still technically infinite. But it should help you out a bit. Yeah, it's been out for a long, long time. And it's probably still one of the most useful mods out there. Oh, almost missed.
Entering system. Path to profit.
Got plenty of time. Still got a whole minute before I failed mission. Unfortunately, I don't get an ETA here. That would have been nice. Something tells me I don't need it.
Very good work. I have submitted your results to the governing body of the sport. You can go and collect your prize.
Jump gate. Grand exchange.
Do I have enough money for... No, I don't have enough money for the ship there. So if anybody has done this mission and doesn't know, when you land on the ship to actually complete this mission, there will be another small ship there that you can actually purchase. But I don't believe I have enough money for it. I think it costs around 1 million or 2 million. In a little while. Usually when I play, I do a custom start and I have all the basic mod quests already done.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Empty out your... Oh, that's right, I've got money. Oh, what am I doing? I've got money in here. Yeah, a bit of embezzling. What money? There's no money. And let's see. There's 116,000 in there. Actually, I should set this to self-trade only, so it's only taking from my stuff, so it's not buying anything. There we go. I don't know if I have enough money. Might be. We'll find out in a minute. I mean, I don't really have many ships at the moment either. So one that's basically already kitted out wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, I jump between ships all the time, typically in my playthroughs.
Docking granted.
Especially with the escape teleport mod. The almighty elite. Was it you that was doing the, just flying around on the elite, doing that challenge? I remember somebody mentioning it yesterday.
Successfully docked.
Yeah, I thought it was you. How's that going? Still planning? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. So yeah, this is the ship that you can buy. If anybody hasn't learned about that. Early game is definitely gonna be rough.
Greetings.
Alright, so that's a nice ship you have there. How much is it?
We could maybe strike a deal.
Yeah, 1.5 million. So I'm about 100,000 short. So
Excellent.
just give me the
Here
prize.
you go.
I can always get another one. Let's see. Does it tell me what's on it? No, it does not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can always get my own Perseus. Are
Can I
you?
help?
Yes, proceed with current orders.
Can I help?
Alright, so... Could. But again, don't have quite enough money. I could just wait, but I don't really care that much about it. Alright, I'm gonna teleport over here. Something I should have done with the nanites. Alright. Did it teleport me right to the, No, it didn't. Okay. Teleported me to my personal office. Yeah, 1.5 million for Perseus is a bit much. I want to say that ship has mods on it, but I'm not 100% sure. I've only ever gotten it a couple times.
Hello there. Now then, we should be able to begin our research.
Alright,
I look
so
forward to
research
seeing
is
how this
starting.
turns out.
So that will be done in about 10 minutes. Alright, and... You aren't doing anything. So what can we have you do? About medical supplies. Really not a whole lot going on for that. The Perseus or medical supplies? Because if it's Perseus, I can bring up the stats right now. So, let's see. So, doing combat, because it's just a basic fighter. Oh, the research for ships?
The Taladi traders that passed by our headquarters.
So, the research for the ship mods, these allow you to... Where is it? Modifications. These allow you to use ship mods, install mods onto the individual ships. So for like the chassis, you can reduce the ship mass, which will essentially make your ship faster, and also reduces its speed up time, slow down time. It's definitely a worth it type of thing. But you can also increase their max hull. Like now, keep in mind, I do have a mod to get rid of the RNG for ship modifications. So, like the exceptional version of the ship max hull mod, that will just give you a straight up 50% increase to your hull, which is huge on larger ships. Yep, slasher mod for weapons does increases output insanely. Fortunately, I don't have weapons research just yet, so gonna have to wait on that. Now, which mod for main guns? It's called Slasher. It's it would be under weapon damage, but I don't have the actual weapon mods research, so I can't even pull it up and look at it. It's not a game mod, it's a ship modification. It's in-game. Just want to make that clear. So it's not one of these. Rather, it's one of these. Asgard definitely heat cooldown, yeah. So different things will do have different effects. So you do want to pick something that will work best with the weapon. But a 300% damage boost is good on pretty much anything. But one of the things that they added with Tides of Avarice was the hazardous region damage reduction mod, which I believe the exceptional version basically makes you immune, or it's 85%, one of the two. So if you're in an area where you would normally take damage because you're in like trying to think. Yeah, max tier makes immune. Okay. So do I have the void? I do not have the void, do I? So if you're in a sector like the void, where there's a region with the little green things floating around the asteroids, and it does slight damage to your ship, yeah, it will make you immune to that. If you're playing in the Tides of Avarice areas, it will make you immune to whatever it's called, the big supernova blast. Can't remember what it's called. Yep, Darkest Cascade too. So very useful if you're doing stuff in that area a lot, especially for Tides of Avarice. Yeah, the Tide, of course. It's just called the Tide. Darkest only does one. Yeah, Darkest only doesn't really do much. You can be in there pretty much all the time without worrying too much. It's more of an issue in vanilla, I believe, when you don't have an automatic cooldown for shields. So it's more of an issue when you're fighting stuff. But even then, it's not that big of a deal in Tharkas. Yeah, found out about environmental damage the hard way when you first started. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I think I lost a couple ships in the void, not realizing what was going on.
It appears that this laboratory
Alright, what was I
can be
doing?
reinstalled with a
So
safe
Pious
deposit
Mists,
storage
that
facility.
apparently has
If you ever
everything.
find yourself in possession of objects of dubious
Yep,
origin,
it's got
do
everything.
not hesitate to leave them here.
Alright,
You
so
may even be able to order your pilots to deposit their personal inventory.
yeah, once your shields are down, they never regen. Yeah, yeah, that's why I was saying the if you're playing in vanilla, your shields won't regen constantly, so it can make things a little tricky if you're fighting. All right, so I do believe I need to get some gas storage before I can actually make a whole part factory from start to finish. Before I do that, let me switch over captain, or not captain, manager. Only one. As long as it's over one, it should be okay. So that'll work. And then, what was I doing? I was picking, let's see, engine parts. Do I need to worry about engine parts right now? 9, that's not. Yeah, it'll pull trade prices with every station that's friendly to you in that sector, and it'll also show you where every friendly station in that sector is. It'll give you a slight, like this. It'll give you a slight area showing where it is, and then it'll make like a little node pop up that gives you temporary visibility of that area, and then it goes away. But you keep the trade info. All right, I need to 73. Yeah, we'll do some engine parts. Well, actually, no, whole parts, because a lot of places need whole parts right now. 219. That works for me. We'll do the argon, just because I'm sure. Yep, 274. Firm. You still need to explore sectors. It's just not vital to get trading going. Because it won't show you where any of the jump gates or accelerators are. It won't really show you anything else unless it's within range of the actual advanced satellite itself. So it won't give you visibility constantly. So you do need to do some exploring. Let's see. Get some more whole parts. Firm. We'll trade some down there as well. 209, that's 441. Alright, you're actually going to do the same thing. You're right by there, so you're just going to buy those. And you'll sell them over here. Alright. Let's see. And let's go to our Pegasus, because it's nice and fast. What are you doing? You're just docked. You can stay docked for the moment. Oh, that's right. I've got that. This mission. I think. I do like the argon stuff a little bit more, so we are going to have our Pegasus go over to the Argon Wharf so I can buy myself a gas storage thing. I definitely think Pega is kind of sus. Definitely. I definitely agree with that. But you know what? Pega hasn't done anything quite yet.
I have come to the end of my
So,
research.
we're gonna trust Pega for the moment. Oh, and of course, it just flew right through the actual station. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, nothing sus as it flies straight through the station. So that unlocks the engine mods. So engine forward thrust is a very basic, like, yeah, it did thrust right through the station. So engine forward thrust, that'll give you just straight up speed boost. Why? Hold on. Allow, I don't know why it doesn't want me to allow mofo. I'm perfectly fine with you guys saying mofo.
Entering Grand Exchange 4.
So yeah, forward thrust will give you straight up forward thrust. Rotation thrust is pretty neat. It'll make you strafe faster. Boost thrust obviously gives you more boost. Travel mode thrust will give you more travel mode speed. And I believe most of these also give you some basic speed boosts as well. Alright. Now the other research, the shield and the weapon mods, those require... Well, shield mods require actual combat, which we're not going to do right now. The weapon mods require me to go open some lockboxes. So I will save that until after.
This will allow you to gain blueprints by scanning leaks on certain modules.
Now you need to put an exceptional engine mod on a Pegasus and break the game. I mean, I can do that eventually. It's going to take a little bit of research, though, because I
This will
gotta
allow
get
you to
exceptional
construct
engine mods
superior
researched.
equipment
Other than that,
modifications. This will allow you to
I will be able
construct
to do it.
much improved equipment
Alright, so we're gonna
modifications.
start research on the dock module hack so I can
I will need some materials
steal
to get
defense
started.
modules and all of that. Talati engines? Oh, it was either Talati or Paranid. Although Terran engines have the fastest acceleration speed, which is why I usually go with those. But I can't remember her fastest speed overall. I want to say Paranid is slightly faster. But I can actually check right now. So go into Encyclopedia, we'll do ship comparison. Let's go into Pegasus. And we'll do Travel Mark 1. Confirm. And then we'll do another Pegasus.
Entering system. 18 billion.
And where's Talati? Travel Mark 1. Thrusters. So first one has the Paranid. So yeah, Paranid is slightly
Entering
faster.
system. Silent witness.
Yeah, just slightly faster. It's not that much of a different split Mark 4s. Paranid have slightly better thrust and boost duration. Talati have slightly less thrust but faster travel drive acceleration. Split have highest base thrust but crappy boost and travel. Terran have lowest base thrust but by far the best acceleration and boost. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I would definitely trust Kajar with these numbers as he's actually messed with the numbers themselves. So, if you're wondering how accurate that is, it's going to be pretty accurate. And of course, this doesn't really show too much boost duration or all of that. So, yeah, as far as basic speed, Paranid is slightly faster. Oh yeah, I should look up the ship comparison. We will change these to Mark 3s. Yeah, Terran engines are just nice overall. So with Mark 3 travel drive, Pegasus can go 12 kilometers per second. That does not include mods, which I can't bring up in this ship overview. Let's see. Then travel drive Mark 3. Again, slightly less for the Talati. Then we'll go ahead and do the split. Almost called it something else. Mark 4 engine. It's for splits. Mark 4 is in the game. Yeah, the insane acceleration helps in pretty much every situation. Yeah, Mark 4 split is definitely in the game. And hey, Quora. You're good. I don't mind you lurking. Do I even... Oh, you know why? I haven't really encountered the split too much. So it's not going to show up on here. Damn, I haven't really encountered the split yet. So, gonna have to wait until check that out. I mean, Terrans have good ships. Their ships are definitely good overall. So, leading them to war against the Argon and Xenon, they can do some damage. And yeah, the Mark IV split drives are definitely expensive. Yeah, their fighters are kind of meh, but they're large and extra large ships. They're destroyers, and that's whatchamacallit, Asgard. Yeah, those are very beastly.
Hello there. It's an honor to see you here.
I'd like to buy a blueprint module storage. Let's see. I'm probably gonna steal the medium storage. I just want
Good luck
the
out there.
small storage for now. All right, so let's make a whole part factory. Where do we need whole parts the most? Probably over by Argon Prime. Let's see. I believe there's a methane over here. Yeah, there's some methane over here. I like the Gladius as well, honestly. It's one of my go-to fighters for using in a fleet. I'm getting distracted. Let's do manage plots. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. Now I do have to keep in mind only 55% sunlight over here. There, that's going to be cheapest. It may be the worst of the heavy fighters, but it feels good to fly for some reason. And I do not always do things optimally. In fact, I very rarely do. Alright, so start off with the dock. We'll have... Actually, I probably need... Oh, I should definitely get a one single dock. Yeah, Chimera's pretty good too. Let's see. We're just gonna have it and from there. Just gonna do a little weird thing with this. That was a container, right? Yeah. Okay. Liquid. Solid. Then we need energy cell. We put that right there. Where is the sun? Sun's over there. Dang it. Oh. Come on. Just select it. There you go. Gonna move that over there. Move that right there. I usually like to throw in with a single faction, only use their ships. This run it's Argon's turn. Well, Argon has pretty good large and extra large ships. They're less about fighters and more about taking things out with big ships. Oh no, I do recognize that that the Gladius is not a great choice, but it is fun to fly. All right, I need. Let's see. We're gonna start off with hull parts. We're gonna just do that because I like it to be a little farther away. And it's usually a good idea, if you guys don't know this, to start with the top of the production, or at least do energy cells first, then top of the production, because even if you can't get things built right away, you can get things sent to the actual station and get the end result done first. So, little tip. But of course, it's up to you what you want to do. You definitely do not have to play this game optimally at all to enjoy it. Yeah, your OCD won't let you do that? Yeah. I mean, that's just a choice you have to make then. Let's copy that. And we'll do that. Oh, morning, Rydia. Good to see you here. You want Bofu Burger, and Bofu Burger are in the game right now, and Boso has a special line for them, but you can't get them. Yeah, but we'll be able to get them soon, hopefully. Once Kingdom's End comes out. Alright, so whole part uses 1100 refined metals, 160 graphene, 320 energy cells. So I can basically do roughly 2 whole part productions for every 1 refined metal production. And then graphene is, I can just get a crap ton of graphene going. And we're gonna rotate this. And copy module. There we go. Alright. Not a pretty looking station, but it'll do. Firm. This is definitely going to be way more expensive than the other stations I've done. Still can't find missile components? Yeah. I mean, it might just be that your universe is seriously lacking them right now. And if you just started a new game with VRO, then it might be being used up right away. Alright. There's nobody even making them. Well, I mean, how much is the production?
It's an honor to see you here.
That's the wrong thing. I hit the wrong
Good
thing.
luck out there. It's an honor to see you here.
Yeah, you might have filtered them out. Usually there's some going on. It might not be a lot. It might be one of the holes set up typically in the start of a new universe. But missile component production, 259,000 credits just for the module for that. So, I mean, it might be a good place to start if there really is a serious lack of missile components. I think your computer is going to kill itself. What are you doing? Are you doing some crazy stuff with Unreal Engine or Blender? Yeah. Well, try not to kill your computer. Prefer to keep you here as one of my viewers, even if you're not talking too much. There's like 4 factories making them, and they never have any stock. Yeah, that sounds like having your filter set too high. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But if you only have 4 factories making things, you might want to start building some factories for them. Alright, let's go into this dangerous area and start laying down satellites. Alright.
Docking granted.
I don't want to
Docking
dock.
aborted.
Also, I know I have this pinned, but if you guys haven't noticed yet, I did set up a Discord since I hit 20 followers. So the link is right below the stream next to my about info, or you can just click the link on the pinned comment. It should take you there. I haven't looked to see if anybody's actually joined yet, but figured since I'm actually starting to get something of a following, I should probably get that set up. I figure there's 8 people currently watching, so should probably mention it. I mean, if we want to start a cult centered around me, like, I'm okay with that. I am perfectly fine being the figurehead of a cult.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
It does feel good to be able to fly fast. Especially after playing around in that Cerberus for a while. Let's call it Christianity. Oh, yeah, I think that name's already taken. Washashasha. Yeah, the Cult of the Paw. Maybe. Maybe. And of course, the Discord server name You do sort of have that Jesus look to you, so it fits. Oh god. I mean, I'm not going to deny that I have been told that before, but still.
Danger. Hazardous entering
Alright.
system.
Find
Vargas
way.
Cascade.
Oh boy. Where am I? I believe... Yes, I am way too pale. Oh, I am going right under that Xenon station.
Unknown object.
Yep, and I just got targeted. Thankfully, this is a very fast ship. Alright, and this is the split sector.
Hey, I think I know where we are. I'm pretty sure those star patterns match the ones from the pre-shutdown gate maps.
Yeah,
This is
just
the
wanted
way
to
to
mention
the
that
home
since we had
Federation.
so many viewers pop up.
You found it! A gate connecting our space to split space.
Didn't want to let that chance
I've
go.
looked into and analyzed the sociopolitical forces
I
at play in the split
believe
territories.
it's over here
However,
somewhere.
That is not a conversation to hold over comms. Meet me to discuss this.
Alright.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Let's actually set that to active. Unknown station, unknown object. Was it over here?
Unknown object.
Is that an inactive jump gate? Yes, you are absolutely correct, Kajar. If Jesus existed, he would not have been white. I know a lot of people... Yeah, it's an inactive jump gate. Okay. Just worried I completely missed the mark and was about to go somewhere completely different. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, and they just take the European version of him at face value. I should mention that I am agnostic, so I don't mind some religious talk, and I do try and respect other people's faiths. But if there's any issues, I would if you guys have any issues with religion, I would prefer if you don't state it, or try not to be too offensive with it. I do try and respect other people's beliefs when I can, as we are all entitled to our own beliefs. Yeah, there are quite a few issues with the all the different religions, Abrahamic religions. It's unfortunate, but
Entering Vargas Cascade.
there's not a whole lot we can do at the moment. Yes. Trying to avoid saying that outright. But yes, I believe that's pretty much what's being said. Nice seeing you too, Rydia. I mean, food is definitely the best thing in the world. Once you have some food, you're good. Was this the way to Matrix?
Unknown object.
And 79B that was. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a roundabout way. Yes, unfortunately, a few too many people are a bit hypocritical about their religious beliefs. It's unfortunate, but it's a fact that it's just a fact, really. It's part of the reason why I'm agnostic and not following any particular faith. Alright. So now we are in a fairly dangerous area. Glad it auto-saved right as I entered.
Matrix number 79B.
And thankfully I have a fast ship to deploy these satellites. I mean, yeah, generally that's the basic rule for most religions. It's just unfortunate that people can't always follow that. Alright, we almost have enough coverage. One satellite did almost all of that. What is that? That is a P. I need to stay away from that. I'm not doing any damage to that in this. Yeah, my faith is me. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. 88. So I'm gonna have to get closer to these guys. I really don't want to. And my shields are half gone. Oh boy. Yeah, I may need that autosave. Because this only has a very basic weapon on it. Yep, I'm about to blow up. I'm just gonna go ahead and load that autosave. That was unfortunate luck on my part. But there's a reason why this mission is giving me $500,000 to do this. And now we wait for the actual load time. Washing machine is done. Time to do that, clean the dishes, and have more plundering. So, there's two types of Satanism. One is an actual we worship Satan thing, and one is more of a political anti-religion activist group. I can't remember which is which off the top of my head, but I believe the one you're talking about is the more political activist group. It's really an activist group posing as a church. I don't remember the exact teachings off my head, so I can't tell if that's one or the other. It wouldn't surprise me if it was one or the other, but yes, I do know that one of them actually worships Satan and one of them doesn't. One of them focuses on the worship of self.
79B.
Alright. We are gonna do this fast. Alright. Personally, I'd rather just follow myself, what works best for myself. I'd rather be a good person. Not because something is telling me to be, but because it helps me and helps others. That's all it really comes down to. Okay. Yeah, both groups have similar tenets, yeah.
Great work.
It's part of the reason why they get confused. Hey, I actually get to launch countermeasures. Yes, you should never feel like you have to be forced to be nice to someone. Not unless it's a more of a social situation type thing. Basically somebody you don't like, but you have to be nice to them in a, because otherwise there'd be repercussions. But yes, that's absolutely correct. If you need a higher power to tell you to be good, there's an issue. Gotta admit, was not expecting to go into warning engine malfunction.
Heavy. Carousel. P.
I do not have a fighting ship at the moment. This is a scout ship. I do not care about that paracel.
P. P.
That paracel can go screw itself. Honestly. Yeah, I admit I was not expecting to go into engine malfunction. I was not expecting to, no. Actually, where am I going? I need to go over here. I was not expecting to go into any kind of religious talk. Yes, I am strapped straight into a rocket. It's not as fast as it could be, but it's definitely fast. Alright. And I should be able to go into resource probe, kind of zoom on out. There we go. And I got exceptional ship nanoweave. That's perfect. Alright, let me pause. Figure out where I am. Let's go start guidance. Some ultra Christian guy got really, really mad seeing someone drink alcohol, calling it a sin and stuff. So did Jesus sin by drinking and making alcohol for everyone? Yes. That. See, part of the issue is that there are so many different sects. I can't really say that without saying sex for some reason. But there's so many different religious groups, and then some of them do ban alcohol for whatever reason. Typically because some guy who helped create that specific group decided that alcohol was bad. Had nothing to do with Jesus. It had something to do with something completely different, like Mormons. Mormons are a good example of a religious group that ban alcohol. I can't tell you the exact reason it's banned, but it definitely has nothing to do with Jesus. Let's see. Before I do anything, let me... I need... Oh, for this guy it did, yes. Some people don't really know what they worship, unfortunately. Yeah, people just pick and choose or just make things up. Yeah, that's unfortunately accurate. I need electronics. So we're gonna buy that. And we're going to deliver that. Then I need whole parts. Sometimes people make up really nice things like the X universe and our tentacled friends. Yes. That is also an excellent thing to happen. Or chocolate, yes. Sometimes chocolate gets invented. And those are the things we should celebrate. And I just typed out 2 S's instead of 2 L's. Alright. Oh, sweet, I can just buy them from here. Let's start with 1,000. Alright. Hey, Yeshu! Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Wasn't expecting for you to pop in, but I do appreciate it. My builds, let's see how far 300 is gonna get me. I'm pretty good, how are you today? Alright, Claytronics 51, 12, 52, 12, 2, 52. So that'll get me just into energy cell production. So I do need more Claytronics for this. Well, it's a good thing you're doing fine. Like I said, I'm doing pretty good. Having a good morning so far. A little worn out because I didn't sleep much yesterday, but got an energy drink here, so it's okay. It's a-okay. Electronics, where are you? I have to buy some more of those. And how much do I need for full parts? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, that's right. Did I? Because I moved that. Okay. So let me disconnect this real quick. Reconnect that. That should switch it all around for whole parts to be first. And I'll need a little bit more Claytronics. Alright. Yeshu, do you play any games like this? Any, like, empire building, micromanaging type games? Oh, oh, I want to confirm. And I will need some more, but I'm going to wait until I have a little bit more money. And we're going to go a little bit faster, then flip around,
Superhighway, Argus Cascade, 15.
start flying the opposite direction. I do not want to get targeted by any Xenon here. They would do way too much damage to me. And I think I just have, yeah, impulse ray emitter, basic weapon. You don't, but I want to try it. Just don't know what good games to play. Yes, they can't damage what they can't catch. So X4, which is what I'm playing now, is not for everybody. But if you're into empire building games, if you're into space games where you fly around in a ship, or even real-time strategy games where you're managing a whole bunch of stuff at once, it's a very good game to play. And that's a very odd bug. It's basically pointing me backwards. Yeah, I was too fast for it. Couldn't update in time. And that's one of the interesting things about going into an accelerator backwards. So, and of course I'm spinning.
15.
They'll just send you in reverse,
Jump gate,
which is always amusing to watch.
choice.
Alright, and we should be okay if I just let it sit. I'll hear a little noise if I do get targeted. And I just got targeted. What is near me? That's okay. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to catch up to me at all. But still gonna go fast, just in case. Then maybe if I'm lucky, there'll be some loot on the other side. Any loot?
Entering system.
Want some loot.
Choice. Container.
Marked chips, but I don't really have any holds for that. By the time I get a ship out here, it'll probably go away. Alright. Let me pause. Let's see. So I can probably get some more Claytronics. Where is... over here. That's the cheapest one. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut that down to about 200. I think that should be enough to build my hull parts. So I can at least get that going. Though I might need more actual hull parts for that. Which is fine, because I can always wait. Alright, so let's see. More Argon versus Xenon missions. Let's see, sensor gap needs plugging. This is probably going to be a little too difficult for me at the moment. Yeah, 794,000, that's usually kill a K or something. Whereas this will usually be kill a few ships. Scout enemy mining regions. Yeah, this is basically the same thing that I just did, except a little harder. Just fly into it and board it. Yeah, I think I only have like two bombs. Yeah, 2 bombs. So my bomb's not gonna do much. Pretty sure you said used 15 or so before. What was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. Let's see. Oh, I was looking for a mission. Oh, 15 minutes placing them. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough to spend 15 minutes placing them. That's for sure. Large-scale defense construction, I can't really do. Let's see, deploy stack defense. We might be able to do that, but it'll probably be easier just to grab new missions. Stop guidance. And we'll target this. It helps if I unpause.
Argon Prime.
I know it would be nice if we could board Xenon ships, especially with how strong they can be. Let me see if any other missions. Prices aren't stolen. Oh, Skew, thank you for the follow. Glad you're here. I believe there's actually a mod to play as Xenon and exterminate everything, or at least make them friendly to you. And even if there isn't a mod, you can always modify the save file to make them friendly. Alright, any more missions pop up? Nope, okay. Alright, so we are gonna go over to Argon Prime, see if there's any missions there for us to do. Might have to grab my Cerberus, just in case, but we'll find out once we pop in.
Entering system.
Yes,
Argon
I know there are
Prime.
items illegal in my inventory. Alright, so laser tower deployment, that might not be a bad one. And I believe those are the same missions for those. Resource order. I could probably do this one, actually. 70%. Could actually probably do that one since I don't have a lot going on with my ships, my trade ships. So let me accept that. Yep, energy cell. Food rations and medical supplies are already good. It's graphene and refined metals that I need. And that will help support build the hull parts that Argon needs. What else we got? Attack the Mercury. I'm good on that. And we'll take that. And that one might be a little dangerous, so we're gonna leave that be for the moment. Yeah, so let's set this to active, just so I know where I'm going with it. Argon Hull Part Factory. Alright. And then, once you're done with that, you can go over to my metal refinery and buy some... Oh, it's already being taken. Alright, what about second contact? Okay, there's some here. Oh, that's energy cells. Never mind. Yes, VRO does have some good trading ships. Unfortunately, I only have 200,000 credits at the moment, although... Let me see how much money my stations have. Yeah, not worth taking them out just yet. Argon Extra Large Trader with 135,000 storage. I think I know which one you're talking about. Let's see, Extra Large. Is it the Hatchram? No. Yeah, this one. This little beauty. And it does have a large slot for a turret. Yeah, this thing, what's its speed? It's definitely a little on the slow side, but it's got decent travel speed. So definitely worth getting later on. How much shielding would it have? Well, let's just put all that. Yeah, that's pretty good shielding. Of course, gotta have our rave beam weapons. So heavy lance. And then let's look. With the amount of turrets on it, might as well call it pirate bait. It might... How much crew can it have? 202 crew? So it might actually be pretty good as a way to bait in pirates and then steal their ships. So, definitely something that I might do later. But when I can actually afford the 30 million or so this is going to end up costing me. Right now, 224,000, that's a little low. Just a little low. Let's see. I was looking at the actual missions. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to have my traders buy and sell stuff. Let's see. So specifically needs... Oh. So needs quite a few refined metals. That might be an issue. But graphene, energy cells, medical supplies, and food rations are already taken care of in the mission. So energy cells I might just steal from... Oops, if I have it selected. Yeah, I can steal a couple thousand. From there. Trade with. And that should take care of that. And then refined metals. That one might end up getting a little expensive, but we can just bring it over with that. Yeah, refined metals is going to be the tricky part. Because if it wants 27,000, and we need to supply 70% of that, that's quite a bit. However, we will be making good profit on it. Especially with such a short distance between these two stations. Just gotta do this a few times. Is it still the best price within range? Oh, perfect. There's more over here. So we are going to build that over here. Alrighty, washashasha. Have a good night, sleep well. Hopefully I'll see you within these coming days again. I enjoy chatting with you, definitely. Enjoy chatting with pretty much everyone here. Nice to have people to talk to while playing this. Glad you're still here, Yeshu. Always glad to have somebody watching, even if you're not talking. So not a whole lot going on right now, unfortunately. Just trying to buy and sell a whole bunch of refined metals. Specifically to supply this one factory. Try and get a bunch of money out of it. Now the issue is that once it has a lot of refined metals, it's going to start using some of the energy cells as well. Hey, Werfamo. And Kajar. I'm glad you guys are watching. Even if you're just lurking, I'm okay with that. I'll be talking regardless. Yep, just making a ton of money, just setting up a ton of trades. Which we should be okay with, because it's going to take 2 hours for all these trades for this mission to end. And even if it means, yeah, I think I'm only on Imagine having that to explain to someone just some 200 years ago what streaming is. I mean, I've had to explain what streaming is to people nowadays, and they have a hard time believing it's a thing. So I can't even imagine having to explain it to someone 200 years ago, where computers aren't even a thing. These are going to be a lot of refined metals. Hopefully this will end up doing stuff within the next 2 hours of gameplay. Not that I will be doing 2 more hours. I'm actually almost done for today. I will need to sleep at some point. So really, I'm just going to set these trades up and probably call it a night. Did you explain to them how we got color? Oh boy, yeah. I'm pretty sure most of them were old enough to actually remember when we got color. Alright, and I think I believe that's around 40%? It's a lot. I should switch over to the other ship now, because this is a lot of orders. Mind you, I am still paused, so none of these are going through just yet. That's what the moon mission was all about. That's why everything before that is just black and white. They did go to the moon and took its color and brought it back to Earth, which is why the moon is now black and white. You know what? Of all the conspiracy theories I've heard, that's probably one of the most believable. I'd support that conspiracy theory. And tell people that we stole the color from the moon. Alright, I'm starting to lose profit. And I'm trying to think. It was about 27,000 before, 70% of that. 27 times 7 is what? About 19,000? I need to be above 19,000, so once it goes below 8,000, that's when it'll hit. But I need to do more than that because I'll be using some of those refined metals. So still quite a bit. Yeah, now I'm starting to lose profit. That's okay. I'll lose a little bit of profit from that. And anything below... Yeah, I still only got 88. And then just look at that ring of orders around that. Okay. I'm gonna stop that there for now. Unpause.
I knew I could count on you.
And then I'm gonna pause again, see what missions just came up. Anything? Control the Reach, Stranded Pirates. Might take that just to buy some time.
Alright, if you think you
So,
can handle
here
it.
we go. Do a quick little mission before I end the stream.
Sentinel.
Help out these pirates. Probably placed their own mines and ended up getting stuck in between them. Hopefully I don't fly past them or fly into one of the mines. I should probably stop speeding up. And slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. That would have been dangerous.
Unknown object. Unknown object. Unknown object. Unknown object. Unknown object. Unknown object.
Probably
Friend
below that.
foe mine.
There we go.
Unknown
Destroyed that.
object.
Almost done.
Friend foe mine.
This weapon may be weak, but at least it's accurate. And he just flies
Mercury.
away.
Sentinel.
Alright. So, do a little quick save here. And I am gonna go ahead and end the stream. Well, actually, it's accurate. It's accurate against targets that aren't moving. How's that? Is that more of an accurate description? Because I do know that the lasers can be a bit slow. Oh shoot, that just froze. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, but main thing is I do have a Discord now, so if you're interested in following me and you haven't followed, you can go ahead, follow, join the Discord. It should be in the link. It's also posted as a pin on the actual chat. So should be below my stream, right next to my about page. Should be a thing saying Discord. Click that. It'll take you right to the Discord. Aside from that, tomorrow I'm going to start playing some XCOM 2. I'm probably going to start naming the soldiers and stuff after followers as well, because I have a decent amount of followers to actually do that now. And then Tuesday I will be playing some Vampire, and then Wednesday. So Wednesday will be interesting because I will be playing Hogwarts Legacy. So I've never actually beaten XCOM or XCOM 2. So I don't want to use mods just yet. I do want to play it through normally. But once I do beat it eventually, then maybe for like a second playthrough I'll use mods. It's just visual mods. Might look into those then, because it does run pretty well on my machine. But Wednesday will be interesting because I will be playing Hogwarts Legacy. And however, I'll be probably splitting that up between 2 streams. I've got a couple things to do on Wednesday. So I will be doing my normal morning stream, and then I will probably be doing a stream of it later on in the afternoon. Once I know the actual time I'll be doing it, I will post it on both Twitch and the Discord. Thursday, I normally take Thursdays off just for my own personal life. Don't want to be streaming every day and exhausting myself. Friday, I will be going back to Vampire, and then Saturday and Sunday, we'll be back to X4. So that's pretty much what's going to happen for the next week. So aside from that, thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate everyone who came in and just to chat, or just to listen in the background, or any of that. Do appreciate it. And got a couple follows as well, so I appreciate those. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys hopefully next time.